Hey guys, welcome back to Rob's Home Bar. It is July 27th, it is National Scotch Day, and it is also my birthday. So, as we do every year, we have to celebrate Scotch and my birthday. Last year, I had some good friends, some fellow YouTubers make me cocktails. Here are some highlights from that. It was a lot of fun.
Hey Rob, what's up pal? It's your buddy Vino, and I just want to wish you a very happy birthday with a cocktail made just for you.
Happy birthday up north. Cheers. What was that? Cheers.
Because it's your birthday, I am going to make you the most complicated whiskey cocktail out there.
Happy birthday to you.
Thanks again, guys. Make sure you follow those guys. I will link to them below once again. This year, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at my favorite Scotch, Lagavulin. So I've got 3 bottles, actually got a couple more, but 3 different kinds of Lagavulin. We've got the Lagavulin 8, we've got Lagavulin 16, my personal favorite, and the double matured Distiller's Edition. So we're going to compare, we're going to taste them first, because I actually haven't tried the 8. The 16 I've had around forever, but the 8 I just recently got. Haven't even cracked it open yet. We're going to try the 8, we're going to try the 16, and we're going to try again the Distiller's Reserve. After that, going to make a few cocktails using Lagavulin. So for those who don't know, basically, Islay, and it is pronounced Islay, not Islay, not Isla, it's Islay Scotch. And Islay Scotch is basically a type of Scotch from a region of Scotland, and they're known, Islays are typically known for having very bold flavors, very smoky, peaty, salty even, like just a really kind of punch you in the face flavors. It's not for the novice Scotch drinker. So if you're just getting into whiskey, you're just getting into Scotch, would not recommend an Islay or Lagavulin right away. Maybe something a little milder like a Highland Scotch or something. But for people who love really bold whiskeys, it's fantastic. It's personally my favorite type of whiskey. Here's Lagavulin 16. So this is the standard. I actually have a open bottle. I'm not gonna open that one. There we go. I'm gonna pour this guy here. Distiller's Edition. The younger Lagavulin 8. Like I said, this is brand new to me. Not tried this one yet. Ooh, that was a nice cork. Ooh, it's definitely lighter in color. All right, so right off the bat, what's interesting is the color. They get darker as you go. Obviously, the more you age, the darker a whiskey gets because it takes on more flavor, more color from the barrel. I'm going to start with the 16 because it's the one I'm most familiar with. Oh, that's smoke. Right off the bat, that's smoke. There's a nice sweetness to it, but it's very smoky, peaty. Bit of a cream to it. Something new every time. All right, the Distiller's Edition. So because this one's double matured, right off the bat, that smoke is still present, but a lot more oak, a lot more wood flavor right on the nose. Just that deep, rich flavor that anything that's kind of double matured, double finished in an extra cask just has that richer taste to it. Fantastic. Probably should be cleaning my palate between these, but whatever. The 8. Look how lighter this is. It's so much lighter. Oh. Oh wow. That's quite different. There's almost a funkiness that usually you get from whiskeys that are unaged, which makes sense because this is aged less. The smoke is less intense than the 16, absolutely. A bit of a bitier finish. So the 8 is 48%, the 16 is 43%, and the Distiller's is also. So it is the strongest of the 3 at 48. Yeah, there's a lot more spices in this one. I will say it's not my favorite. Still very good whiskey, but the 16, you can't beat the 16. So good. Anyways, we're gonna go make some cocktails. All right, we're starting things off with the Penicillin, a classic Islay cocktail. So for the bulk of it, usually you use a blended Scotch. Not going to use a full Islay, but I'm using this Islay Mist, and it's a blended Scotch. It's a lesser, cheaper, less expensive Scotch, but it's a blend of Islay Scotches, Lafroig namely, but so it does give you some of that smoky flavor. For the ginger, I'm going to be using my homemade ginger liqueur. Click that link, check out that recipe, but a lot of recipes will call for a ginger syrup. But I like using the ginger liqueur here. It is sweet, it is very spicy, it's delicious. After that, we want some honey syrup. That's just diluted honey, 3 to 1. 3 parts honey, 1 part water. That's how I like to make it. Some people will use 1 to 1, 2 to 1. I like the 3 to 1. And finally, 3/4 ounce of lemon juice is going to top things off here. Now you notice we did not use our Lagavulin yet. That's because we're going to float it on top afterwards. So ice, flippy move, shaky shaky, and we're going to serve this guy in a rocks glass. We're actually just going to do a dirty dump, as they call it. So just straight pour into a chilled rocks glass. There we go. You can add a little bit of ice here if you want it to reach the top. And the last thing you're going to do is just a float of 1/4 ounce of your Lagavulin or any single malt Islay Scotch. And that's just going to really accentuate that smoky flavor on the nose. For garnish, I'm doing just a lemon slice here. Traditionally, you could do a piece of candied ginger, but I didn't have any. So there it is, the Penicillin. Moving on, we're going to combine my 2 favorite spirits, Lagavulin and Smith & Cross rum. This is the Mr. Howell, which is basically a riff off of a daiquiri with a nice smoky finish. So we're starting off with a gold rum, 1.5 ounces, but I decided to use my favorite rum, Smith & Cross, and go with some really bold flavors. So 1.5 ounces of Smith & Cross. We're then going to do 1/2 ounce of Lagavulin or any Islay Single Malt. It's going to give it a smoky character. So just 1/2 ounce of your Scotch. After that, we're doing 1/2 ounce of maple syrup. I've got here a local maple syrup that is aged in whiskey barrels. So even more bold flavors going into this drink. There's no way this is going to be a bad daiquiri. And finally, 3/4 ounce of lime juice to balance things out. It is a daiquiri, gotta use lime. All right, let's get it some ice. Flippy move, a shaky shake. Gonna serve this guy in a chilled coupe because, it's a daiquiri. Double strain, get it. We don't want any ice chips in there. And then a nice garnish, just a lime peel right on the rim. Beautiful. There it is, the Mr. Howell. And lastly, what we're going to do is a riff off of a Godfather. We're going to make it a Smoky Godfather. And you'll see how not just smoke from the Lagavulin, but we're going to add some smoke, some additional smoke to it. So we're starting once again with the Islay Mist. We're going to do 1.5 ounces. Now, a lot of people don't like to use a smoky Scotch with a Godfather. I find that smoke flavor with the amaretto works really well. I usually just go 2 ounces of Scotch, but I'm going to of a blended Scotch, but I'm going to do 1.5 ounces of my Islay Mist and then 1/2 ounce of Lagavulin just to really up that smoke factor. And then we're going to do 1/2 ounce of Disaronno amaretto. Now here's where when I make my Godfather, I like the 4 to 1 ratio. So we got 2 ounces Scotch, 1/2 ounce of amaretto. You can go a little higher with the amaretto if you like it a little sweeter. This is the ratio I like. I also like to do a dash of Angostura. It's not traditional in a Godfather, but I like to do it. All right, we're going to drop some ice. Quick 10-15 second stir. There we go. Grab your strainer. We're going to serve this in a rocks glass. Nice big chunk of clear ice. Look at that beautiful ice. All right, pour it in. Lovely. And, oh God, what the hell was that? Fail cam. Oh boy. All right, well, once we clean up our mess, we are back. We're going to garnish with a nice lime peel. And then we're going to add some more smoke to it. So we've got a nice dome here. And we've got our fancy Breville smoking gun. We've got some hickory chips in there. We're gonna slide that hose in, grab your torch, and torch those wood chips. And then you click the fan and it pushes the smoke through into the dome. And obviously that dome does not have a perfect seal. I might have to see if I can fix that, but either way, we're getting a good amount of smoke. And once you've kind of done that, we can pull the hose out now. We just want to let that sit for about, a minute, 30 seconds to a minute. You don't want to sit too long because I don't want the ice to melt and our drink cool down, but we want to give it enough time to really soak up some of that smoke flavor. Whoosh. Look at that. Beautiful. And there it is. The Smoky Godfather. Look at that. That looks amazing. I absolutely love the Godfather, and with extra smoke, it's just going to be an even more amazing drink. So we've got 3 cocktails here using Lagavulin, mainly to accentuate. I rarely use Lagavulin as a base spirit, but let's taste. All right, we're back here at the tasting layer / editing room, and let's taste the cocktails we just made. So I'm going to start with, in the order, I always go in the order that I made them. Here is the Penicillin. I've had this a million times. I mean, the first thing you notice with you get the richness of the Scotch, and the smoke is there from the Lagavulin and from the Islay mist that we used. But really this one here, what pops is the ginger and the honey. The ginger had such a nice complexity, and the ginger works really well with the smoke. So that peaty flavor from the Scotch works really well with the ginger, and it works well with the honey. So I made this one last year using Appleton Estate and Ardbeg 5. So this is now with my 2 favorite, my favorite rum, my favorite whiskey. We've got Smith & Cross and Lagavulin. Let's see how it holds up. That is an interesting nose. I'm definitely picking up the funk from the Smith & Cross and some smoke from the Lagavulin. Wow. My goodness, that is a great daiquiri. The maple syrup, the smoky Scotch, the funky Smith & Cross rum. Smoky Godfather. Godfather is just an amazing sipper. It's one of my favorite sippers. I like the 4-to-1 ratio. Some people do 2-to-1. Some people even do 1-to-1. I don't know who's drinking a 1-to-1 Godfather. That has to be so sweet. But I like the 4-to-1. 2 ounces Scotch, ½ ounce of Disaronno, and when you use an Islay Scotch, the Islay mist for the bulk, and then just a little bit of Lagavulin, it really ups the smoke factor. Plays nicely with the Disaronno with that amaretto flavor. Great cocktail. I don't even think I'm going to rate these ones because they're all fantastic. All right, guys, that's it for today. I really hope you enjoyed this. So a little bit of tasting Lagavulin whiskey. It's a fantastic Scotch. If you've never tried Islay Scotch, if you've never tried Lagavulin, definitely pick up a bottle. Absolutely amazing. And then we made 3 cocktails which really utilize the Islay Scotch to bring in a nice smoky character to the drinks, and they're awesome. So definitely check those out. Definitely make those cocktails if you haven't already. Thanks for sticking around. Happy National Scotch Day, and it is my birthday, and so I'll be enjoying these Scotch cocktails, and we'll see you next time. I'm sure I'll throw in some footage from Odin because, he's got to make it in all the episodes, and we'll see you next time. Cheers. Oh my god, that's good.